Hi, I'm Jason Gore for ThatShelf.com, and we're here to look at the record store Black Friday Day release of Joni Mitchell and the Rolling Thunder Revue release.
Big change.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. This could easily just become a Joni Mitchell on vinyl and Blu-ray and whatever release. I'd be kind of happy with that, frankly. It's for something called That Shelf. So much of my shelf space is taken up by Joni Mitchell recordings. What they've been doing recently with some of the archive releases is that the CDs include kind of everything. And the vinyl are sort of a greatest hits, as it were, of that set, if that makes any sense. So you don't get everything on the vinyl that you used to. There is the archive volume 2 that actually included everything. That was amazing. That's sort of a core period, the sort of blue period. But stuff after this gets a little bit more sporadic, which means you have these sort of in-between things, like Record Store Day, as an ability to sort of break stuff out of the box set and make a unique release. And actually, I think this is a perfectly great way of dealing with Record Store Day. Yeah, it does mean that things are a little bit limited, that you got to kind of hunt this out if you're actually looking for it. But the fact of the matter is that only idiots that go like me that actually go and hunt this stuff out are the ones that are actually sort of seeking this stuff out, are the ones that will be in line on Record Store Day. So yeah, the Rolling Thunder Revue, obviously the amazing tour, well documented in a number of documentaries, including the recent one, Redux by Martin Scorsese. She joined the tour along with Bobby D and many other people along the way. And some of those recordings sort of ended up here. So let's open this up, see what's inside, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's the Rolling Thunder Revue, Black Friday, celebrating 50 years of the legendary tour, mastered by Bernie Grumman, limited edition. So this one is not a RSD first. I believe this is like a full-on, you get it at Record Store Day or you don't get it kind of release. It's a single record, not a gatefold. And inside we have, let's hope for, which is, we get this from Rhino and Warner all the time. This is so fantastic. Polyline paper sleeves. This one's been a little bit chewed up. Little, sort of, you can see that I think it went through a little bit of the wars, but nonetheless, the vinyl itself should be reasonably protected. Is there anything else inside? No, that's it. But before we look at the vinyl, let's look at the back. We can see what's actually included here, the set list. So what do we have here? We have Jericho. We have Bob Newirth, obviously, doing another intro. Ethan Kingpin, Donor of Sorrow. Harry's House, A Case of You. Women of Heart and Mind, Coyote, Black Crow, and Song for Sharon, along with a bunch of other intros in here. Texas, this one's actually at Gordon Lightfoot's house. So this is the Women of Heart and Mind, actually recorded at Gordo's house, which actually shows up in the Lightfoot documentary. It's absolutely amazing stuff. I love that. November 30th, 1975. I would have been just about 3 when, I don't know, half an hour from my house, this was actually taking place. Yeah, so the Convention Center, Niagara Falls, New York, Harvard Square Theater, Music Hall in Boston, Bangor, Maine, and the Tarrant County Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. So roughly not overtly just the Rolling Thunder stuff, but sort of definitely during that era, and a bunch of stuff that not available on vinyl any other way. Really stunning stuff. I cannot wait to actually dig into it. And then the record itself is simple black vinyl. Little bit of paper schmutz on there, but I think nothing that won't get cleaned out in the decritter. You can see here how it actually works. On one side, you have this sort of the photograph of the tour. Dylan there in the middle. It's an amazing ensemble of crazies that all went together. And then, yeah, the breakdown of all the tracks there in this really lovely sort of greenish pucey. I think it's puce. I don't know. I forget what the color is. But let's just call it this sort of mauvey. I don't know. It's this color. It's this greenish color, which I assume on camera isn't going to turn out particularly great, but it's really lovely in person. So yeah, that's our quick look at this particular Black Friday Record Store Day release. This is what I was most looking forward to. I'm super excited to actually include this. Anytime there's a Joni release, I want it in my dirty hands. And this is one for me to absolutely cherish. The fact that it has the Gordo stuff on here, amazing. Yeah, I've obviously heard it before, but to hear it in vinyl and actually sit to have the experience of listening on vinyl is the way we really want to go. So let us know in the comments whether you're picking this particular release up. Please subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on social media, do all that stuff. It really helps the channel out a lot. We will see you next video. All the best. Take care.